What's up, people? We're here. We're back. Really quick, let me just show you what we are reviewing tonight. And we are back. We're reviewing Bloody Hell. For those of you who are maybe listening to it, you can't visualize the podcast right now. Bloody Hell. I believe it was Kyle's pick.
Yep,
I could be wrong.
It was
Kyle's pick. And let's jump right into it, guys. What was initial thoughts? This was my first time watch, by the way.
I'm a huge fan.
Same here. Well, you already know I love this.
Oh yeah, and I showed you. You recommended it. I watched it the day after the podcast we were talking about this.
Yep. Yeah, I remember the day after we were talking about it, right, or trying to talk about it secretively.
Yeah, great movie.
Kyle said that this means movies that came out in 2021, right? He said it's this movie of the year so far.
Yeah, so far.
Now you mean that? Now I just want to clarify that. Does that mean movies that you've seen in 2021 for the first time, or does that just mean movies that came out
released? It says 2020 in some places, but I've seen it in 2021, so we'll kind of go with that angle. Anything that's been released in the last year,
a pandemic release, then.
Yeah, pandemic release, absolutely, yes.
Okay, perfect. I like that. I was confused at this movie for a long time. I'll be honest with you, because it's weird to explain, because it's one of those movies where you feel like it's a slow burn, but a bunch of shit's happening fast at the same time. But it's like a bunch of shit's happening in the background, and you're just trying to piece it together. And the slow part is you're slowly piecing it together, which I have to go back and watch it again to really piece this thing together. But I'm just like, it's a brutal fucking movie, for one. Like, if you're into the gore and the blood and all this shit, you're gonna really enjoy it. I can highly, hell yeah, I can tell you guys that. But I want you guys to talk about it though. Like, what do you guys think about it?
I like it a lot. It's like straight from the beginning. I like how they set it up. Like, he's getting in line, and then the bank robbery. Then he just went like they mentioned in there, like John Wick. He went John Wick in the fucking bank. And I think he should have got just manslaughter. If anything, he should have done only like a year. He shouldn't have done 8 years. That was ridiculous, by the way. But anyway, so he was like a hero because his cockiness and everything. He thought it'd be funny. He shoots the dude in the balls, and that guy's shotgun goes off and kills him.
He shot him in the dick, James. You got to say it right.
Yeah.
He shot him in the dick. And real quick with that scene, just to be devil's advocate to what you just said, as far as like he should have gotten less time, he should have gotten manslaughter. The reason why he got the 8 years, you can't forget, is because he shoots the guy in the dick, which makes that guy shoot the girl. And
yeah, I know.
He's hiding in the thing. Had he not done, because they basically said you had him. Like, had you not done that, you'd have been good. And he kind of did that, which I thought was fucking hilarious.
Well, no one would arrest Iron Man if he did it. No one would arrest Iron Man if he did it.
The whole time I'm watching this, I'm thinking, is this like fucking Robert Downey Jr. and Colin Farrell? Like, if you watch DBZ, you know, the fucking fusion.
Oh, like they mixed. Yeah.
Like, is this what their offspring look like? Because the guy looked like both of them in so many different scenes. Like, for example, when he's talking on the phone and when he's in the cell, well, the close eye shots, like this part right here, the close eye shots, Colin Farrell. Out the distant shots, Tony Stark. I forgot his name. Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey. Yep. And it's funny that you say that, because it's the same thing for me. It's like a mix between Robert Downey Jr. and Bruce Campbell, like Ash from Evil Dead. He's got the same mannerisms, but he's got the Tony Stark look and like the confidence, and he's like ready to go, right? But it's a great combination.
I want to add on to that too, and I want to say that what I was just saying about the Colin Farrell and Robert Downey Jr. thing is I can picture either one of those two playing this same role, and Daniel being the exact same, because he had like the attitude, the cockiness,
Chris is gonna have to mute himself there. There we go.
Yeah, we didn't hear you. We heard like a helicopter or something.
You
I don't
ready
know.
to what I said?
Well, we got the first half of it, and then you were getting
All right.
cut off.
Oh, fuck. I said basically what I said was like with Colin Farrell and with Robert Downey Jr. and with this guy right here, how they kind of look alike, all three of them. To me, I can see either one of those two gentlemen playing the same role, basically the same way. I mean, it'll be maybe a little more exaggerated, just because that's how their personalities come off in a lot of movies. Maybe but damn near the same thing. Like his alter ego or whatever you want to call it, or that thing would be like really fucking wild and crazy, and yeah, that's how I feel about it. Just because they look so much alike and like the way they character, I almost feel like that they went for that attitude and that character and the swagger of those two, how they are in films. It almost feels like that. I could be way off with that, but that's just how I feel about that.
Yeah, this is just a fun, entertaining movie to me.
Yeah.
Like I understood it from the beginning all the way to the end. Like nothing. Like I wasn't confused. I knew because I seen movies like that where you're like, why is there two of them? Like one's talking, you're like, it's his alter ego. Yeah, he's fucking yelling it. That's the comedy part. Like some of that shit's funny, what he's saying and all that. But I get it. It's like I like the flashbacks. It's kind of like I can't think of the word. Like a live comic book in the beginning, kind of like they show the bank robbery. He's doing this thing, then the TMZ, like the pictures. Oh, he's a hero. It was kind of like I got a vibe going off like that. I was like, I like how they did this.
Yeah, it's like you know what happened, but you get robbed of that scene, at least in that portion of time. You're like, oh fuck, we don't get to see what happened, and then everything it just like fast forwards through everything plus the jail time and all that shit, and then just like here, this is where we're at now. This like you know what? Now watch the movie.
8 years later.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really did. I had tons of fun.
After you tell us how you felt about it or whatever, then let's jump into our early ratings and we'll discuss the movie and a bunch of random shit that we always do.
Now, yeah, I thought it was super dope. The back and forth in it kind of starting to build the story, but then like there's so much happening. It kind of gives you a sense of like, it's like real life. You know what I mean? Like, yo, there's so much other substance to everybody. You know what I mean? It's like, wait, now you were okay. Now you were okay. And it just keeps snowballing. I kind of really enjoyed that. The visceral scenes or whatnot, like all of them, like I just kept saying, God, if Robert Downey did this fucking movie. But at the same time, I enjoyed this, honestly. I really had fun with this. I really did.
Yeah. Same here.
All right, let's jump in the ratings, gentlemen. How many shots to the dick would you give this movie?
I'm going to give it a 9. I really enjoyed this. I liked it a lot.
9 dick shots.
Even that second time, I watched it before. I watched it again. I was just as entertained as I watched it the first time.
Plus, you get to pick up on a few extra things on top of it, right?
Yeah,
so it just makes it even better.
Exactly. So it's like you said, it kind of reminds you of like the Evil Dead, the Ash persona.
Yeah.
Like the little comedy, like I'm gonna kill him, fuck him up. You know, that type of shit. I liked how he was doing that. Really entertaining. I just enjoyed it. I liked how the kills. Some of the kills were funny, like the fucking, under the table, took out half the family with a nail gun. Then they had the mutant baby. Giant ass dude with a giant pamper on.
So you said he never grew. I meant mentally, not physically.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. The little jokes in there, like the little comments. That's why I said it was entertaining. Like there was comedy in it. It was funny stuff. I really enjoyed this movie. I really did. And honestly, I think I'm gonna go with Kyle.
Well,
I enjoyed this more out of new movies I've seen. Out of all of them. Second place is it just came out because I love The Conjuring.
Conjuring 3.
The Conjuring 3 I like, but I think this was more entertaining, so I will bump it. I enjoyed this more than that one.
Wow.
Now, if it was a regular Conjuring, that's a 10 for me. I love that movie.
But
anyway,
we
the
understand.
Conjuring.
So, Kyle, what's your early rating on this? How many?
Oh, definitely a 9, and it's likely to go up after we all talk about it because we clearly all enjoyed it so much. But let's start with a 9. We'll see where it goes from there.
Got you. And Chris?
I'm gonna sit right at the 8 on this one for the initial score.
Okay, I'm actually with you, Chris. It's an 8 for me right now, but once we discuss this more, I want to maybe I'll like it more. And I feel like I'd like this movie more. This is definitely one I feel like I'd like more if I watched it a second time, just because I know there was a little things that I missed. Not mad at that though, but it definitely kept my attention. And the only other movie I can think of that I watched that came out in 2021 that I can actually say came out this year, between let's just say pandemic, is The Conjuring 3.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
that's one I know that I watched that came out. Just came out a few weeks ago. And
Rise of the Mummy?
Rise of the Mummy?
Rise of the Mummy, was that 2020, 2021?
I don't know. It was in a trash can.
That was
Yeah,
bad.
2021.
That was really bad.
No, that was bad.
I do want to thank Kyle for putting that movie on the wheel though, because
Well, you know, after all the garbage I fed you guys in the last 6 months, it's about time that I give you something good.
yeah, hey, I'm not mad at the trash though. Like, I'm not mad at the trash at all, because the last movie I remember that for sure that I remember that popped up. I'm sure there was more. Was Pontypool, which was
that's true too.
crazy. It was dope. If you have not seen Pontypool, people check that shit out. That shit is fun.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's
I got a few other Canadian flicks there that we can add on the wheel that
hell yeah,
should work its way up to maybe not as great as Pontypool, but pretty damn close. I can't remember if we have any of them on the wheel, but we can discuss that later.
oh yeah, throw them on whenever.
Now, if this movie, so this is an Australian movie, right? This came out in Australia.
I forgot
too. I seen Australia somewhere.
I remember seeing something about Finland, but
no, that's where it's when he leaves, he's supposed to take place. I thought the actors are Australian, so I thought the whole thing was Australian.
No information from what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, I don't. Wait, countries of origin. Oh, it's Australia and the United States combined.
Got it.
But they yeah, they made it. Now, you think this could have been a bigger hit if they had they mainstreamed it and put a main star in there?
Maybe, but
I thought it was really entertaining. I could see it as a mainstream movie. And this is, by the way, I heard this is 1 out of 3. They're planning on making 2 more.
Oh, okay.
That happens.
Yeah, well, because at the end, it looked like the girl was she had her own things, but also with the second viewing, I also caught something in the middle of it where she's talking to the guy when he's hanging there, and she says something along the lines of, "Do you talk to yourself too?" And it's just that hint, oh shit, she's like him, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, the first time I didn't catch that, so it's definitely something to think about with what happens at the end with her imagining what the hell's going on. Could be something like that as well, right?
And also the brother, he's looking at a picture and he said something Finnish, something what will eat as a banquet, family will eat some banquet, I think. He's in America, he's
oh yes,
in his mind you think he's going to be I'm killing and eating everybody around me. So I can see if they make 2 more and make a trilogy out of this. I can see it happening. And if they do, I can't wait. I want to see it.
I wouldn't be mad at that at all. But I want to go back to what James was saying about this movie, and if they would have had bigger names in it, but they would have gotten more views. I feel like if it came out pre-pandemic, out in theaters, people would have went to go see this just with a trailer alone. Just with a dope trailer alone, people check, oh shit, what is this? Oh, I want to go check this out. But with and I'm only saying the difference between that and streaming is with the streaming thing, there's not as many commercials. That's basically it. There's not as many commercials.
No, I mean mainstream. I'm talking about a big producer or something took a hold of this and
No. I get what you're saying. No, I get what you're saying.
Okay. Well, I thought you were talking about streaming services.
No. What I'm saying about the streaming services thing is I'm saying because this movie came out during the pandemic. We can all agree on that, right?
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
So if it could have came out before the pandemic started, I think it could have had a better release, better marketing for it to come. You know what I mean? Better marketing. But with the pandemic, it's almost like, why put this much money into marketing when we really don't? How much is it going to really help? You know,
exactly. You never know what's going to happen. As of right now, it's not on any streaming services that I've seen. I've had to rent it a couple of times at this point. I still haven't even seen the physical version of it in any of the stores here. Mind you, we've also just got out of a lockdown 2 weeks ago, so that might have something to do with it.
Maybe. But I mean, it's tough because again, pre-pandemic, would it have done better? We really don't know, because at the same time, it could have came out just for streaming services either way, because maybe it's more beneficial. I don't know. I'm not on that side of the thing, but you know, it's
looking at the cover art above James there. It gives me this like Waterboy meets Evil Dead meets kind of like Armageddon-y feel to it with the artwork, and I was kind of like, all right, that's interesting. Like, I probably would see at least pick up the fucking cover. You know what I mean?
I even got a little bit like a tiny little smidge of the name is Fight Club. Like he has two versions of his
personality.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I thought while you were watching. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey Phil, what's up, man?
Hey Phil.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for coming out.
Go show Phil some love on his YouTube channel, people. He always shows horror stuff 30 some love, and he has an amazing channel. Go show him some love. But
so he even did I like how he did all at the end. He did all this shit with one leg, motherfucker. You know, it was like MacGyver. You had all the luggage looking for shit, fucking get nail gun, putting stuff in a fucking bag. I was like, I thought that was like cool. They're like, okay, then I've done the background music with it and everything, like the scenes. I just enjoyed everything about it.
There is really nothing to not enjoy about it. I just, like I said, I need to watch this again to get a better feel for it, a better viewing of it. But there was nothing bad about it, honestly.
I'm definitely gonna watch it again because there was one or two spots where I kind of felt the soundtrack wasn't fitting to me. It was kind of lacking, but other than that, like I said, I really enjoyed this thing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know you guys have heard it from me multiple times before already. Before this show, we're only doing it because I talk so highly of it, but like I absolutely love this film. Everything about it, like you guys said. The only thing that throws me off a little bit is the courtroom setting, because it looks like they set it up like in a shop. Because if you look in the background, they got those like holy wall things there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing that like kind of threw me off. But everything else like was spot on. Bar scene, the rest of the courtroom scene, the bank scene was just fantastic when you finally got to see it.
That was phenomenal.
And I love the little montage that was going through, because it's like showing like everybody watching it, and they're like, oh god, and like Buddy goes, pulls the trigger, and then they censor everything. Damn it, they always censor over the best part. Rewind, starts it over. Then the also the connection to like Ash versus Evil Dead, the instead of the hand going missing, you got the leg going missing, removed, and he replaces it with a fucking golf club.
That's the best part.
Exactly. And then he tries, he opens up the door and then notices like it's a giant stairwell, so he's just like, oh god. So he's like, we're watching him struggle to get up the stairs like for what, 3 to 5 minutes, and then finally it's like 23 minutes later he's finally up there.
It did that SpongeBob shit. 3 hours later.
You just piss and sweat, and he's just like holding the knife in his hand, just like no balance. This right here is a great question for us all, gentlemen, and anybody that's viewing that wants to chime in and answer this question. If you could have an hour lunch with any actor or actress, let's say, dead or alive, who would it be and why? And where would you go to lunch, and who would it be and why? I got to be an actor? Actress. Hard. Let's do two. Let's say, just because I have one that's not in horror, and then I have one that I have to think about that is in horror. But
damn.
I'll start with my first one. I'll say Will Smith. He's one of my all-time favorite actors. Been watching him since I was a kid with The Fresh Prince, and then all the movies that he was in and all that stuff. And it's cool to see like how versatile he is in movies, from being the funniest person in the room to being the most serious person in the room, crying, whatever the case may be. That's my answer for that. As far as lunch goes, what would I want? I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you. The dopest chicken spot I can find. And Will has way more connections than I do, so he can find it way better. And yes, the dopest chicken spot I can find. Get some nice chicken and waffles, and I don't even want to think about it because that's gonna make me hungry. But that's my first actor. Whoever wants to go next, go right ahead.
Yeah, this is tough. I don't even know.
James Whale, director of Frankenstein, Invisible Man, like a bunch of the old school horror films back in the 30s.
Okay.
Definitely like to sit down with him and have a chit chat, see where his mind was at, how he came up with like what he did. Because most of the stuff that he's come out with is just like some of my favorite stuff from that era. So definitely somebody who I'd like to talk to and get a read for to see like how they got their mindset to where it is in order to be able to create such like wonderful work.
I don't know, man. I'm blanking.
Chris?
John Leguizamo.
Oh, interesting.
Nice.
He's just
Because you're both wrong.
fucking character. Nah, he's a fucking character, bro. Like, there's so much you can learn from him as far as like what he's done, how he puts himself out there, just the fuck it factor. It's like, give me an hour with that guy and it's going to be fucking hilarious at the same time. Yeah, I'm good with it. Where we're going, wherever he picks in the city that's got the dopest food that he knows, because he probably knows them all.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, your food, what would your food spot be?
You know what?
It's
For your meal?
Chinese buffet. You got to take your sweet ass time there.
nice.
So
Nice.
you just, a little bit of food here, you talk a bit, a little bit more food. That bitch can go on for 3-4 hours easy.
I see what you're saying, but you only have 1 hour though. But I like that. Now, James,
I'm playing the.
Does it have to be
sorry, I'm
horror?
switching the rules.
Or does any actor?
Any actor in general, because I said Will Smith. He said Leguizamo.
I'm going to go. I'm not 100% sure because I never thought of this ever in my life.
R.
You know
Kelly,
what I'm saying?
actor.
Nah, I know. Too
I
bad.
don't see nothing wrong.
He was on top of my list, but
Well, he sure acted innocent.
But I would say
He acted like it was killing him.
I
They're
would
killing
say
me with this shit.
somebody. I want to know if they're really like that in real life. So I'm going to go with Ryan Reynolds, just because if you see his tweets and everything, he seems like he actually acts like a goofball, like Deadpool, like the movie.
Yeah.
And like in real life and shit. I want to know if it's true. I want to see if he actually is like that, or is he a totally different person, like a snob, or is he like a cool guy? And honestly, food-wise, I can't think of a restaurant, but I'm down for basically anything. A burger, a steak, whatever you want to fucking pick, I'll go. I don't care.
Cheese.
I'm not picky. Cheese. It has to have cheese. That's it. Never mind. The restaurant has to have cheese.
Cheese and spiciness is what he wants.
Yeah, there you go. That would be a perfect match. You find someone that has like, I heard they got some hot ass food in here.
You might as well go to Spanish restaurant.
Yeah.
Yo, if I'm meeting Ryan Reynolds, I'm taking him back to the restaurant from Waiting, bro, just to see what the fuck happens.
You're like, why'd you take me here?
All right, Phil, since you gave us that question, what is your same question for you, man? What is your actor or actress? Same as that question. Who's the actor or actress? Why? And then what food? Doesn't have to be a specific restaurant. Just what food? That was a fun question. I like that. Shit, man. Wow, that was a good question. That was a really good fucking question. And I was trying to like keep it outside of. I was thinking of like actor of all like overall, not just horror.
Yeah,
I said that. But if it was horror,
I won't even know. I'm blanking. Maybe Robert Englund.
Tony Todd.
Oh, Tony Todd, absolutely.
How dope would it be for him to talk like that while you're eating something? I'll bet it's got
amazing.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah, just think about that.
Hitchcock would be like, what the hell is this kind of food?
Oh, come on. Hitchcock had the fanciest tastes ever.
Yeah, I know, right? He was probably a food snob.
Oh, he was. He really was.
For my second one, because I threw you guys two different actors. With Will Smith, I'm going to get to the best picking spot with Tony Todd. Wherever he wants to go, I'm good. He played Candy, man. I can't just pick a place with him. I'm sorry.
It's tough for me. Robert Englund would probably be one of them, but I don't know if I would make it, to be honest with you, man. I don't know if I would make it through the whole thing. Oh, that's Freddy, bro. That's Freddy.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I think I'd be in the same boat. I'd be doing Robert Englund as well. Like, that's like one of the people that kind of like made horror as like popular as it was. Like, he was like a pop star in the 80s because of like those movies and shit like that. So it's like, and for me, doesn't matter who you are, you know who this friggin' guy is, right?
Oh, hell yeah. Especially if you don't even really have to be a horror fan to hear of Jason, and I'll say Jason and Freddy are the top two, and I'll throw in Chucky. I'll say Jason, Freddy, and Chucky are the top three that you don't really have to be in horror.
No, I think everybody knows Halloween, though. That's like Halloween and Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street is like the top three in my book.
Yeah. If you could change the ending of any horror movie, last 5 months, what would it be?
He's asking some fucking hard questions here.
What was that movie that you said that had they changed the ending? Blue something or other.
Blue Sunshine.
Yes, had they changed the ending to that, like you had said, like Buddy was the person who was actually on Blue Sunshine. He was just kind of hallucinating all this shit.
Yeah.
That was going on. That would have been a fucking perfect ending for that.
That's That's what our conversation was too. Something like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Shit. Let me think.
I mean, I know there's a lot of fucking movies in my head that I hated the ending, and I just can't think of them. And I swear, some of them on this show we were talking about, I said that fucking ending sucked. And I wish they changed it. Then I think we went on a rant like, how would you make it better?
We did. I just don't remember
I don't remember the fucking movies, though. Wow. Damn.
Holy shit. I'm trying
these questions stump me, man.
Yeah, on the spot, it's tough. I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to just think of a movie in general right now, guys. Like a horror movie in general, even if I like the ending. Oh, fuck. What a great fucking question.
Oh, Freddy versus Jason. That bullshit ending needs to go.
Yeah, okay. That's that.
Like, when in my younger days, it would have been like, no, like Freddy should have won. At this point in time, almost 20 years later, like, I don't give a shit who wins. Just fucking make somebody a winner. Not no fucking bullshit. I wink from headless or bodiless fucking Freddy. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the movie for fucking Mike Myers versus Jason.
I wish.
Because everybody talks who will win in a fight. I'm like, it's mind-boggling. He's undead. Mike Myers he's gonna die. No, it don't make no sense.
But I'll fuck. What do you think? I gotta throw a movie out there, man. We all gotta throw movies out there. Come on.
Blood Lake. The end credit should have been the beginning, and that should have been it.
That's changing the whole movie. That's way more than 5 minutes.
That movie was longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow, the skiing scene was 20 itself.
Make me feel like a non-movie guy now.
Wow.
But yeah, this makes me sad. I watch so many movies. This makes me seem bad. Like I don't watch shit because I can't think of something.
Actually, you're right, Henry. I remember hearing about that years ago.
Boom! There you go. Here comes
Henry. Like a whole
thing
set up with Pinhead. They had a whole thing set up with Ash, which they ended up making a comic book out of.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, they had like 10 or 12 different ideas, and then that kind of, because that came out, they tried to spin off like 5 or 6 other ones, like Leprechaun versus, I think it was Candyman or some shit like that.
Oh Jesus!
Oh yeah, just a bunch of like ridiculous ones. I watched a video about it.
So really quick, for those of you listening, and then I'm gonna pull some screens. I gotta show you guys some stuff. But the original ending to Freddy vs. Jason, they were both supposed to go to hell and meet Pinhead, but they couldn't get the copyrights. And that's dropping the ball right there. And I say that because I'm not saying a lot of people don't know who Pinhead is, but there's a lot of people who don't know who Pinhead is. If he's in a Freddy vs. Jason movie, that's gonna help Pinhead all the fucking time.
I would have been confused though. Is it Pinhead like the Lord of the Underworld, like sex shit? Like what? He's gonna have Jason and Freddy start fucking or something? I don't understand it. It's like a sexual thing.
To a small degree. I actually just finished watching all of them in a row.
Oh God.
Oddly enough.
Oh, poor Kyle.
Honestly, dude, it wasn't as bad as I was anticipating. Like
Wait, what'd you watch? I missed that.
like all the Hellraiser movies.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I was talking to you about it like before.
I like the beginning ones. I like 1, 2.
First 2.
Yeah.
I like the first 3. The fourth one was a little weird, at least the first time that I watched it. But it's like it's pure 80s, like those like green graphics that like if something disappears, the green graphics will show up. Like a shit ton of those.
I hated the newest one.
I actually like that one.
Wow. Oh,
yeah. I thought the buddy who played Pinhead actually did a really good job. Like in comparison to what's his face, fat Pinhead.
I didn't either. Yeah, I wasn't feeling that. The new one or the fat Pinhead one.
But like it wasn't like I said, it wasn't the worst things that I've seen. But you could tell that like they definitely had like a weird storyline. Yeah, because it used to be a script for something else. They're just like, okay, well, yeah, we'll make your film, but you need to add Cenobites in it. Like whoever's writing it's like, what? Hellraiser Cenobites? Yeah, okay, sure, we'll try.
I wish I can think of a fucking movie, man. I'll try to come back to that either later in the episode or Thursday. I just got to remember because that's such a tough question. Great question, though. Great question. Holy shit, I'm stumped. Still. But real quick, I do want to show you guys something. I listened to this podcast earlier, and basically what they do on it is they want you to send, like, if you've experienced, like, real life horror stories, whether that's supernatural or not, send you their stories, and they want to read it on their podcast, and then they'll give you the credit with your name at the end of when they read it. But so... anyways, met them in a podcast group. They sent me this promo. It's going to put us backstage.
This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test.
The Coast Guard's finally gave up. Their final statement said, they are presumed missing, but they're not lost at sea.
I can also feel an energy with intense gravity just by looking at him, and I innately know that it's death itself.
It wasn't a happy ghost. It wasn't a lost spirit. It was something that wanted people to know that they were not to be messed with.
And we're back. Everybody go check out Tales from the Creek podcast. It is on Facebook. It is on Spotify, and you can listen to it audio-wise. But go give them some love on Facebook and anywhere you can hear it.
Definitely sounds like it's good.
Oh man!
Yeah, I listened to an episode today. It was good.
Did they remake Demon Knight?
I'm not sure. Henry, did they remake Demon Knight?
If not, there you go. I want that one. I want to see what they can do.
Bloodlet, no.
Don't see, motherfucker.
What was the one with the varsity jacket with fucking Fred Savage in them?
Teen Wolf?
Little brother. No.
Teen Wolf.
Oh, Monsters? It wasn't like
Little Monsters?
Little Monsters?
Little Monsters? Something like that?
Yeah.
I always like that.
Would you want it to be darker, though?
A little bit.
Demon Knight. That's my answer. I want them to remake that, see what they can do. Because I like that movie, how it was.
There's no Demon Knight remake. There you go, Demon Knight. And Chris, what'd you say again?
He said Little Monsters.
Little Monsters.
Okay. Kyle, you got an answer?
No, I'm looking through my collection right now. I can't.
Oh, wait a minute. No, Night
I
of the
would
Demons.
like to see
That's
remade.
what it is. The Night of the Demons. Oh, it was remade. God damn it! Of course, Henry.
Maybe I'll stick with.
No,
I don't have an answer.
I've never seen the remake for that.
Might as well just stick with Demon Knight then, James.
Yeah, I should stick with Demon Knight then. All right.
Henry, that question goes to you too, and you, Phil.
Damn.
I have a movie, Intruder. The one I told you guys about that came out in the 80s. Oh, Terror Train. Good answer.
Oh, yeah.
Terror Train. But the Intruder movie I told you guys about a lot of times, it's on Tubi, where it's in that small grocery store, and basically the grocery store is getting shut down and sold, So it was like their last night working, and a bunch of crazy shit happens. Some dope fucking kills. What was it? The question
was, pay attention, Henry.
The question was a movie that does not, a horror movie that does not have a remake. What movie would you want to see remade? It can have sequels, but it cannot have ever been remade.
Hubie Halloween.
Like Adam said, like do that over. You fucked that up.
Shooter was fantastic. It
Well,
fucking
you know what?
was so badass.
Maybe. I don't know if it'll work this day and age with like the technology and whatnot.
Two Girls
The Dentist,
in a horror movie.
Oh, The Dentist.
Oh,
I don't know if they would be able to pull off a remake, but it's something that I would like them to see them try. That's definitely one of my favorite ones.
Me and Aaron did back to back. I
know, like I think the day after I met Aaron, you guys had done that one, and I'm just like, I was watching it live. I'm like, fuck! I wish I'd been part of this. I know.
Here's what Henry said.
A serious version.
A serious version of Ernest Scared Stupid.
Okay.
I'm not like that. I like that.
Oh.
You see, I like that type of answer there because that's an out of the box fucking answer.
It is.
That's a really out of the box answer, and that shit could be scary as fuck if it was serious. All joking aside, that shit could
that's true. It could. It could be good.
And I feel like it's the type of movies where, like, if, say it was serious but still kid friendly, let's say PG-13 ish, it could still be really good at that level. That's the fucking great answer. I would give him credit and say best answer, but he don't deserve it.
How his brain works, man?
I have no clue. I've known him for over 20 years, and I have no idea how this man's brain works.
That wasn't even in my radar of the movies that I'm trying to think of. Like that, oh my god, I didn't see that forever.
Have they redone Leprechauns or no?
Oh, many times, I think.
We did
reboots?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Leprechaun? Yeah, they did the... not technically, no, you're right. You know what? When I think it was WWE Studios had it, and they made that Hornswoggle guy as the Leprechaun, but it was the origin, so it was like didn't look nothing like him, which would technically be the start. And then when Sci-Fi took over, they did the same thing Halloween's been doing, and they just continued from the first one. And they mind you, they used another actor, but it's technically still in the same timeline, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Ernest is like a drunk or drug user, and the trolls are violently killing people.
Every year while you are pumpkins. Does this happen often?
That could be a show. They can make like Ernest kind of like Buffy the Vampire.
Yeah.
While we are pumpkins. That's beautiful, Henry. So I'm guessing him and his family dressed up as pumpkins and watch Ernest Scared Stupid with it.
That's what it sounds like to me. I wasn't going to say nothing.
Cute. Carve.
Oh, carve. Okay, that makes more sense.
You never know with him.
Yeah, I know. I can sit there like, hey guys, it's time to get our pumpkin suits. We're gonna watch Ernest
and watch Ernest Scared Stupid, eating candy and popcorn.
Oh.
Like Ernest was a crackhead going to believe in himself and trolls her alive, killing kids.
Shit, man! Damn.
I kind of have an answer for this, but it's kind of not an exact answer to the question. If I had a fictional horror villain who I would want to have exist in real life, technically they're not a villain, technically they're a hero, but because of what they do, they're technically a villain. Dexter.
Who?
Dexter.
Oh yeah, you're right, Dexter.
You're gonna have a motherfucker killing people. It might as well be a guy who's gonna kill people who deserve it.
Wow.
Is that the HBO or Showtime where it first started?
Showtime. The one that's coming back, I think, this year or next year, something like that.
So yeah, he's basically a good guy, but he's a serial killer. He kills every bad person.
Actually, that'd be another good show to add to the TV list there that we were talking about.
It's interesting.
Mind you, there's a shit ton of seasons.
And I've never seen that. I want to watch that too. What was the question? Oh, it's right here.
Fictional horror villain. I was depends. Like, can it benefit me? Like, I would want Dracula or something and turn me into a vampire. I thought that would be pretty cool.
What if he has to have sex with you to turn you into a vampire?
Do what?
What if he has to have sex with you to turn you into a vampire?
I thought that was already included.
I'm part of the deal, right?
Yeah, it's part of the deal, man.
I'm gonna say Candyman.
You want Candyman real?
Huh?
You said you would want Candyman if it was to be real. Like,
yeah.
Now you'll go in the mirror and say his name 3 times.
No, that's why. Because it's 100% avoidable for me. You motherfuckers can say it all you want.
All right, but let me ask you a question. How many times have you said it in the past?
This many.
Dude, you gotta remember, you gotta be fucked up because if you bring it up during the podcast,
so we're saying this may be retroactive. So if
but it has to be
as a kid,
it has to be in
yeah, I guess it does have to be.
Unless the camera counts, because technically I can see myself, but then we'd all be fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You just came up with the best new film, Candyman viral.
There we go. Holler at us. I'm telling you, brilliant ideas. Brilliant ideas. And we're pretty cheap, too.
We are. We decorated our own sets.
Damn, man. These questions, man, they're like fucking brain stumps. Like, you can't fucking think of nothing.
All right, time to spin the wheel, gentlemen.
All right, do this. Let's see what we get.
Yeah, I'm over here like, man, what Jigsaw be kind of all right, but not really, because then he get caught anyway. But then the legacy keeps going, you know.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it doesn't fall in like the wrong hands, or the legacy doesn't fall in the wrong hands.
What about Jason? That camp guy.
I'm
Don't go camping.
I don't. But he's not 100% avoidable. That motherfucker just goes where he feels like walking.
Freddy Krueger. Go to sleep.
Actually, Chucky.
Yeah, I'll kick that motherfucker across the street.
Chucky. I would love Chucky because
no.
I'd be like, bro, you know.
Bloody Nun 2.
Come on. Kyle, did you do this one too?
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, Kyle.
Oh, no. You just wait and see.
I'm so excited for this. I don't even know why. I hope it's fucking horrible.
Is it better than Rise of the Mummy?
Depends. Do you like penis?
No, I only on weekends I tell Aaron all the time.
Do you like fake penis?
I got a couple of those.
Lots of big rubber dicks. Do you like those?
No, not really. Is this a movie or is this a porn?
Yeah, no, this is a movie. But
it's both.
They use a lot of big rubber dicks to display.
Infiltrate?
No infiltration. Just
my
display.
God, Kyle, man.
Oh, yeah. Guys, I'm telling him. I'm sorry.
Is this the stuff you guys watch in Canada, Kyle?
Unfortunately, one rainy Saturday afternoon.
You're coming over to my house on Saturday, Henry? Sounds like a plan.
What do you say? Hey, if Chucky's real, then Tiffany has to be real. Just say, I see where he's going. Coming over on Saturday, Jimmy. Because of your penis coming.
Wait, Phil said respin, so does he know how terrible this is?
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
We can't. That's the thing, Phil. We can't respin. We got to go with...
He did say, he's seen it.
We got to go with it. And, I mean, it's our Canadian brother Kyle's fault. Or maybe he found us something that's a gem, a hidden gem. We'll see.
Yeah.
I can't wait. You know what I respect about Kyle, though? Is like when he tells us he's going to give us a bad movie, they're fucking terrible.
They are. He's not lying.
Like the rise.
I feel like this might be like the worst one that you have put on the list.
Oh, no.
From you, you mean, right?
From me, yeah. Like some of the movies that were on there were shitty, but like this one is like bad. But there's so much weird shit in it that you're going to continue watching it till the end. But you'll be disgusted with yourself for doing so.
Sure.
You know what's funny, too, is I'm at work. There's going to be 2 guests on the show on Tuesday. And this is what they're walking into. This is what they're going to be walking into. And hey, listen, the wheel picks with the wheel picks. I'm not even gonna apologize because.
Well, we got to look at the positives of it. Now it's not on there anymore, so we don't have to worry about it again
That's
after
true.
Tuesday.
Thank God. Thank God.
That's true.
Well, I was there to begin with.
All right, Phil. I've been mentioning this movie so much for people to watch because it was so freaking terrible. Have you ever seen Blood Lake from 1987, Phil? If not, it is free on Tubi right now. Best part about it is the black Trans Am in the beginning. Anytime it shows the car. The Blood Lake from 1987. It can't be any worse than that. Oh,
I'm sure Phil's seen it.
Probably has it. The shirt.
That's the signed poster.
Yep, seen Blood Lake. See. Oh man. See, this right here is how I know that Phil really. I'm not gonna say he's a horror fan because he's seen certain movies. I'm gonna say this is how I know he does his deep dives. Because again, I hate that saying. Everybody, you watch horror, you enjoy horror, you love horror.
Blood Hook.
Blood Hook. I'm gonna have to add that to the wheel, guys.
All right.
I have to because.
But here's the thing: he said much better, but he's also comparing it to Blood Lake. So how much
That's
better
true.
can it really be?
Yeah, as long as it's better, I'm down.
That's a broad range.
Came out in
A whole
1986.
movie of me taking a shit's better than that movie.
I think I wanted to see this movie.
What, him taking a shit?
No.
Oh, I was like, wait a second.
Blood Hook, gentlemen. Blood
The
Hook.
thing is, you're curious because you don't know how I take a shit. I could be really entertaining.
I'm good. I know how I shit, and it's no beautiful picnic.
I might do some shadow puppets.
Oh man, who are you doing shadow puppets for?
60% better. Well, that's a good stretch.
That's huge. It'd be a disappointment if it wasn't better at all.
Well, you got to think about it. That means if it's a 1, it becomes a 3.
We'll see, because I gave it a -10. So, yeah, there's that. So I'm sure you got to cover this movie really quick. Oops. Everybody wants to be a cat. Meow, meow, meow. Kind of a cool cover.
Oh God, yes, a fishing movie.
Fishing. It looks like there's going to be some fishing in it, maybe some fishing kills. I hope. Henry, you might want to check this one out. Blood Hook.
You can't worm your way out. Fishing was never like this. Okay.
What the fuck?
I like that. That's
Okay.
Blood Hook. You can't worm your way out.
This
Fishing
has got to be super campy, right?
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Blood Hook.
Fishing camp killer. All right. You don't go camping on my fucking pond.
Well, that's going to be hard to find because apparently there's no Canadian streaming services that have it for streaming or for rent.
Shucks.
Did you pee in my pond?
It's R. Kelly.
You guys are great.
And R. Kelly's back. Here he goes.
Back. He's going to hang out for a little bit too, guys. He's waving at Kyle.
So what does everybody think about when he took his own foot and he stabbed dude down his throat?
Fucking bad fucking ass.
You like the little little thing like it's like, you know, they're like fucking my foot, your back, I love you. They did that little fucking thing. I was like, the fuck.
That whole stretch was just pure like genius gold.
Yeah.
Just like starts with the nail gun, just takes out the dad and one of the brothers. The other brother like, what's wrong? Nails his foot down to the ground, flips the table. The mom starts coming after him, uses the freaking the club foot to nail her in the face. Oh, just.
Then they had the comedy, like the son who swung the backpack around his own mother in the head.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
I like that shit. I like that.
When he fucking woke up, man, and he looks down and the fucking guy's got the saw
Oh yeah, ooh, I was like,
I was like,
man.
yo, it's like halfway in, and he still kicked his ass.
Yo, you're right. You're fucking right.
I was like, hell no.
Yeah, now I'd be losing my fucking mind.
Oh, bro, it was badass. But then his fucking, his alter ego, shut the fuck up, don't let them hear you.
Don't
Yeah.
scream.
Don't let them hear you.
That was another like great like part of the film. He's just like he's trying to talk his way through this with himself, but it's kind of like the good angel and the angel and the devil kind of thing, where you're just like, oh no, I can't do that. I can't. Well, yeah, you have to, and then it kind of switches the roles depending on what the scenario is.
Like that part when he was telling him, don't scream, but then it cut to him and he screams like he's screaming in his head.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. I was like, yeah, I liked every scene of that. I liked when his alter ego came out where he's talking to us. So they even showed the part where he's talking to himself when he was hanging there, and you just see him like yelling to nothing. Like, I know, shut up.
From behind, yep.
I was like, yeah, I like that.
Yes. The more I think about it, the more I'm starting to like this film more, and the more we're discussing it, because I'm starting to remember parts.
Like I said, this is a second time, and I'm like still like entertained. So yeah, I really like it.
I have to check it out again.
The bank scene after he like talks to like one of the guys that he had already shot, and he's just like, yeah, was it worth it? And then like they go back to like the montage of like, God, we don't know what he was saying to him, or like sorry, the self-defense guy. He's like, we don't know what he was saying to him, but he shouldn't turn his back to an active gunman or some shit like that. And then it cuts back to him, and he like finishes talking to him, gets up, he's got the shotgun, tries to do the fucking like the one-liner. He's like, yippee-ki-yay. Shit, that's already been done. Like does it like 10 times. Suck my balls. Oh, that's gross.
That was fucking funny. What did he end up going with? Something cowboy.
Like, time to die or some shit. Like just something stupid and simple.
Yeah. Time to die, cowboy. But I forgot about that scene. That scene was fucking funny. But you know what that scene made me think of is Ryan Reynolds. Just I feel like that would be the type of scene he would do, where he's like doing that part over and over again.
Yeah, like a Deadpool, like breaking the fourth wall type shit.
Yeah. Which I have yet to see Deadpool, guys.
Oh, it's on the wheel. It will land on it. Don't worry.
I know. And I think after it lands, I'll probably watch all. What is there? 2 out now? I'll watch both of them.
3's coming out now, right?
Yeah, soon. At some point next year, I think. I think they said 22.
But there's a Christmas special. There's one with Fred Savage. Like
that's the PG. That's the PG version, right?
The PG version of the second one.
Yeah,
it's cut down, or I guess the amount of violence / swearing was cut down so much that they added the Fred Savage shit.
They took a lot out. I think they even took the teabag part out when Crotch went to face. He went to Cable's face with his crotch.
Don't ruin it for him.
Oh, that's part 2. He never seen part 1 yet.
I know. Don't ruin nothing for him.
Yeah, man.
It's all good. It's all good, guys. You know why it's all good, and I'm chilling.
Why?
HEMPARITA is a delicious product. You have to be 21 years or older, and you use this product responsibly. I'll get into that first. Now the fun stuff. You go to ihemparita.com. You spend over $50, you're going to get free shipping. When you go to checkout, you use promo code SIR30, you're going to save 10%. And you can get shooters, you can get gummies, or you can get both. I say get both. That's what I do. HEMPARITA is just fucking amazing. And I'm telling you guys, listen, you take HEMPARITA long enough, you'll be able to do this too. HEMPARITA! Promise you. You start doing the HEMPARITA, you can do that too. You don't believe me? Buy some. Use promo code SIR30. And if you don't use promo code SIR30, it's not going to work. So you have to use promo code SIR30 for it to work. Unless I say otherwise. But use promo code SIR30 and get that HEMPARITA. Again, 21 years and older. Use responsibly. It's legal in all 50 states. Kyle, like I always tell you, I'm going to talk to the owner about Canada. I don't have any pull, guys. I'm just saying I'm going to try.
It's okay. In the meantime, I do have some, dragon fruit and watermelon CBD drinks. They're stupidly expensive, so it will have to do for the time being. But, once HEMPARITA gets here, I'm definitely on it.
What about the part with live wire of the Juggernaut's ass?
Oh, I think
guess.
that's I think that's out of it too. Honestly.
Oh man, that's gonna be hilarious. Shit, man.
I'm not
Wanna
doing
go?
this again, by the way.
What's that?
Staying outside.
He's like, fuck this shit. He's getting eaten alive.
Fucking things crawling on my feet and shit. I'm like, God damn it. Getting hit by fucking beetles.
What was I saying? Last ratings? Last round of ratings, everybody?
I'm going to keep it as a 9.
Okay.
Fun movie.
Yeah, same here. 9.
Staying with my 8. I'm going to watch it again, though.
I'm going to bump it up a little bit. Let's say 8.5. Just because of what we discussed. I do want to watch this one again to kind of see how I feel. But definitely worth the watch. You know what? I'm going to give it the old stamp of approval as well.
Hell yeah.
It's one of those that and I know I say this a lot, it's definitely worth a 2-time watch, because I feel the second time is when you're going to really catch a lot of shit. Like Kyle was saying how the second time he watched he caught shit. James and Bruce said the same thing. This is really one of those films, and I know, again, I've been saying it a lot. Hereditary is another one, Midsommar, which I need to watch again because I know I missed a bunch of shit. Crazy white people. All these damn movies. Shit.
There's a theme.
There is a theme. Oh yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I'm gonna stick with the 8.5 now. Thanks for stopping in, Henry. Have a good one. Go pee and wash your hands.
See you Saturday, man.
Shit, man. What was I saying?
Called Cassidy.
There's always that going on in these movies, yes. So yeah, 8.5. I can't think of anything else. You guys got anything?
Think I'm.
Nah, man. On to the next.
All right. Well, I'll say this. Everybody go check out Worst Damn Gamer Ever. Telling you guys.
Thank you.
Also,
Pleasure.
content. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. Go check him out. You go to his Facebook. He has all his links in there. He does live streams of gaming, singing, doing bachata, playing with his maracas, all kinds of stuff. Tune in, you'll see. Car stuff, video games, a lot. You'll be very, very, very entertained when you go over there, though.
For at least 3 minutes and 58 seconds.
Check it out. 3 minutes and 58 seconds. Horror Research 30 live Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Again, Horror Research 30 live Tuesday. Cops.
Cops.
Horror Research 30 live Tuesday and Thursday, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Everybody be safe. I heard them sirens. Hope nobody's hurt. We also have a live show, Popcorn and Pints, on Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern time as well. Again, it's 9 o'clock Eastern time on Saturdays for Popcorn and Pints, Tuesdays and Thursdays for Horror Research 30. Also, go check out Stories from a Bar. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, also YouTube, wherever you can listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple, all that other stuff. I can't think of all the damn names. They only tell me their names. Pay me, and I'll say it. But all that stuff. And Deep Focus Cinema, definitely go check that out. Facebook, YouTube, and anywhere you can listen to podcasts. Another dope movie podcast. Stories from a Bar is exactly what it is. Stories from a Bar, talking to bar and all that cool stuff. And just, having a nice drink with some friends and beer, basically. So make sure you tune in to all this. Make sure you subscribe to all this. Don't forget the Worst Damn Gamer Ever. And I want to give this show one more shout out.
This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test.
The Coast Guard's finally gave up. Their final statement said, they are presumed missing, but they're not lost at sea.
I could also feel an energy with intense gravity just by looking at him, and I innately know that it's death itself.
It wasn't a happy ghost. It wasn't a lost spirit. It was something that wanted people to know that they were not to be messed with.
We are back. So, I said, check out all that. Check out the Z Network on Facebook and on YouTube. All the channels connected with the Z Network. You definitely want to check out some amazing, awesome content. Can't never forget that. And yeah, that's all I got. And as always, I'll see you in your nightmares. Fart ninjas.